Ooh, we light it up, smoke it up, smoke it up, light it up, light it up, light it up, smoke it up, light it up. Okay, everyone. Let's get high first, shall we? You are, after today too, with my late wake and bake, you are tuned in. I made it here in time for you. Don't worry. Facts-19 is on your mind. And a couple other people's too. So this is the 34th episode of dun, 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 dun. I made my own music right there. The Tonight Show with Facts-19. Yeah, I have made it back to my temporary bunker. Let's get high too. Today, nigga, I was with some mob niggas, man. I was with some niggas that put me on to some shit, man. Woo. It was a whole bunch of shit today, man. It was a good day. I got some topics I'm going in. Man, fuck that. I'm about to jump right into it because there's just something that is within my being right now that I just don't like. So, first off, did y'all see Joe Biden? That nigga that fell over a stair. My nigga Biden and fell off the stairs to the Air Force One. This nigga slow. This nigga's he might be from the projects or something. That nigga ain't used to nothing good going on. Nigga, what's wrong with you? So, I had a rush of new viewers, and they sent me some questions and stuff, emailed me, because they're associating themselves with my brand, and my brand is still small. So they just had a couple questions that I made sure I answered them as delicately as possible. What'd I do to fuck up the wood? You can't roll up no wood and fuck it up. Open that joint up, open that push up. So today, man, just to get into it, I'm gonna get personal for a quick second because this is for my peoples that, man, I'm just gonna say this. I am very, I'm very, 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 very perplexed with a situation. So I got a little brother, right? Now this little brother, man, and when I say he's a little brother, he's a good brother, man, this is a good nigga, man, right? Good young nigga. He's younger than me. So my nigga, man, he got a situation where he got himself into a little something, you know what I'm saying? So he got to look at a couple of days in jail, right? Now, these couple of days in jail, you know, he's a little stressed over it. And rightfully so, man. I done been there, man. I know how that shit goes. So I'm talking to bruh, right? So he got this chick, right? Well, look, I'm gonna be honest. He got a couple of bitches, man. He's a fly young man. Now listen, one of his little bitches, man. It's his main little bitch, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? No matter who this brother is. Now, he getting ready to go away for a minute, right? Just a month or 2 or 3, but he got his own shit. So naturally, isn't his counterpart supposed to, you know, man, listen, my little brother was talking to his bitch, right? I'm listening to the phone call. He's like, yeah, baby, you know, I got to, you know, Friday, I got to, you know, turn myself in and whoopty whop and some more stuff. Now, guess what this nigga's bitch said? Okay, sign your lease over of your home with all your stuff in it. I'll take care of it for you. Wow. Now, between me and y'all, my nigga was hurt. Like, bitch, hold on. Bitch, I was expecting you. And then on the sneak tip, she gonna ask the nigga for some meat. Bitch, this nigga's trying to get his shit together. And you on some selfish. So this is where I'm extending this conversation into. Everybody listen close. Stop fucking with people that ain't fucking with you. Like real shit. If you see one indication, one clue, one step of something where it looks like they're not in your favor, they don't give a fuck about your nigga, you better start putting your strategic plan in order, nigga, now. Period. I've been working hard. I'm on my newsletter right now because I'm about to send that bitch out by tonight or by 10 o'clock in the morning to all my viewers and my subscribers because of the technicalities that was going through my accounts. I got Microsofts and iClouds and Dropboxes and names I don't even know. So my file to release the newsletter to my subscribers was this some other shit that I didn't know about. Anyway, back to the story. My nigga was like, cuz. So I'm sitting back now. I'm like, I'm thinking about this situation, right? I'm looking at it. I'm like, that bitch ain't in your corner. That bitch ain't right. That she ain't her right there. She ain't that strong sister. I thought she had it in her, but I mean, I don't know, man. I could never tell I could never tell from beginning to end about the next man's bitch. But I could, each person can tell you about characteristics that they see, that they're scanning from what they see when they see them. And what a selfish move. But it just all goes to show that everybody's faking out here just to get a nut off. Everybody's a squirrel. Your bitch, she's a squirrel. She's trying to get a nut just like these niggas is. Me, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not really, I'm cool with the sex and all that shit, right? That's cool and all that shit. But listen, it gets deeper than that sometimes, baby. You got to think about this. I'm moody. Bitch, if you make me mad at one point in time, I'll be damned if I pull out my dick. Period. Like, that's the same way it should be with the females. I think so. But, females is weird. And just like some of these niggas, they weird. They want to start an argument just for the bad energy, just to have sex with that energy. Hell no. I can't do that. I'm too switchy, uppity. You know what I'm saying? Like, And then I'm too old. I know I look good, half-ass fine and all that shit and whatever else. Thanks. But nigga, I'm old. So I don't got time for that. I'll throw around and knock somebody's block off. You know what I'm saying? Don't get all this cute shit fucked up. I'm a demon. Now, people always categorize demons as fire and evil devils, the chambers of earth. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the real meaning of a demon is. Bet you don't even know what the real meaning of a stallion is, do you? You just go off Megan the Stallion, huh? And we go off the the stat quo of a stallion means that's a bad bitch with ass, hips, is firm, it look right, no. First off, motherfucker, a stallion is a motherfucking listen, a stallion is a motherfucking guy horse or a guy something. It's a dude. It ain't no fucking, it's a dude. So you're saying Megan the Stallion's trying to be a dude. That, go look it up. You think I'm lying? I wouldn't sit here and give you facts if it wasn't from facts. So now going back to my niggas, niggas is doing wrong with each other. And so is the bitches. So listen, this is what you do. I got the plan, everybody. I got the keys. This is what you do. You take your bitch, right? This is all the niggas. You take your bitch, right? And you go wine and dine and tell her how fine and all these lines that you ain't gonna cross when it come to you and her, right? You treat her good accordingly. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if you got a cool pound game, then you all right. If you got an above average pound game, you'll get somewhere. But if you got an extraordinary love pistol, you don't know what the fuck might happen. This shit's unlimited. It's a Pandora's box of Twilight Zone. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand this. I need to talk to you. I'm glad you just hit me. I need to talk to you. You are part of my 38th episode. So I love you too, bro. So now listen, everybody that's going on with this, you got to understand. Take your bitch, wine, dine, all that shit, right? You take her, you pull her in, you come here, baby. Right? And then you just tell her, I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm ready to take the next step. But first, let's switch cell phones for about 72 hours right now. Here's mine. And if that bitch makes a wink wrong, she's dirty, she's rotten, and she's a sleaze bag. And you better record that from that point on. If you got a wait 3 weeks later of all good shit happening, on that third week something bad, and it reminisces from some slut bucket shit, you gotta remind yourself from them 3 weeks ago, nigga. You gonna let the 3 weeks of some cool shit, nigga? That was fog, nigga. That was smog. I know all about it. I've the created motherfucking. Listen, man. I done created psychedelic moonshine for a bitch that's sober. So think about it. You know, this shit is real. And if you got one doubt, the full cup. If you've got any doubts, phones ringing, any of that, yo bitch or your niggas cheating. And Fax19 is telling it to you straight up, baby. You know why? Because I could be the nigga on the other end of the phone, just like him, her, him, them, even an animal. Who knows what these tramps is doing? They putting these drugs in their system, and they start seeing hieroglyphic illusions. Nigga, a possum will start looking like a thug. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. These whores is weird, man. And I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Keep your game in order and stay off all them heavy government drugs. You smoke some of this good premium weed. You hit a club out in these metropolitan spots. Pop you a Molly, no fentanyl in it. Hey, they make songs about this shit. It's designer drugs. Any song where they make a song about doing it, everybody's doing it. You notice they don't make songs about crack. We smoking that crack, doing this rap. We smoking the crack, doing these raps. We smoking the crack. Ain't nobody doing that, cuz. That shit's forbidden. That's taboo. Ain't no nigga making no hot single about no crack. That'd be the first crackheads, nigga. No disrespect, but he'd be like a Flav. Flavor Flav's basically the only one that did it under the surface. By the time you niggas found out he really smoked crack, he had a couple dollars in his pocket to go re-up. Check, please. So you better understand that. The niggas is doing these drugs and they're claiming shit that they're just totally not with here. You know what I'm saying? These niggas gonna get all this time. Listen, these motherfucking white folks with this time in front of you, you won't know what to do. So now getting back to what the women, the bitch did this to my little bro, I just was like, bro, where's she at? He was like, why? I said, bro, we about to go put her on the South End. She's from D'd up. Everything. She was trying to D'd up you. You was woof all the way, baby. South End. She's got to be from the turf. She said, sign the lease over. I'll take care of her while you're gone. Like you was just Cleopatra. Bitch, what was you thinking? She wasn't thinking. That's the problem. So look, this all falls into text with, and you know what? I forgot to introduce One Sty. He's back. I don't know why. I'm sick. I got something. I done been to 20 doctors, man. That's why I had to go get my bad bitch, man. To have my back. Because look, man, I'm going to tell you this about me. I done had a bitch doing something for me every single step of the way of my journey. Now, if you want to be one of the ones that say that that's wrong, cool. One thumb up. If you are one of the ones that say it's not cool, one thumb up. I'm not for either of that. I'm just me. I don't really like to say that I'm in a zone where the niggas is just, oh, it's all on a bitch. And it's a stop. That's so overdated because you got niggas that's making rap songs talking about tricking all day to the bitch. So now what am I going to fall for? This or this? Nope. I'm just going to give you this 1 and this 9. See, I'm going to give you 1 from the beginning is what I'm going to be. All the way to 10, I'm going to give it to you at 9. Then at the 10, you got to figure it out. I gave it to you from 1 to 9. Didn't you just hear me? What else do you want? That's 90%. You tell me somebody else giving you 90% of anything. You ain't even getting 90% in your dope nowadays, whatever dope you do. Know that. You'll die if you do. Think about it, dork. You got to wake up, man. Now, if you don't wake up, you're going to stay asleep. When you sleep, you miss all the opportunities. How many times you didn't have, how many missed phone calls when you was curd, burnt, and money and everything was coming? But see, everybody think everybody else is the jug. That's where you go wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's so much, man. Listen, my little Cuddy said just right. There's money all around. I'm about to go get all that. Listen, there's so much thing you don't know what I got. I'm trying to tell you, man, there's shit that I didn't even remember I had. I bullshit you not, sitting in spots, sitting in houses and buildings. So with that being said, I want to jump into This fool, y'all go online and see about this. Now, this is where faking is at an all-time high on the set. We're gonna tell you right now. So I'm online, man. I hear about this nigga named Darren or Daryl Jackson. He was the pastor nigga, man. Reverend do wrong in the first degree. So listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got everybody got one of these old goofball ass bitches, one or two of them in your wallet that listen to this type of shit, right? So I ain't gonna lie, I had this old bitch, right? Not an old bitch like she was old and gone. I'm saying this was one of my old bitches, right? So I had to book this bitch. Pow! Eject her seat fast before the wheels even got ready to even pull out to land. She was out of there, and I'm gonna tell you why. So the bitch is in my face, right? When I first bumped the bitch, I'm at her. I'm like, I'm throwing new technology, cutting edge 6G bars, and this was when it was 2G. So I'm chopping and popping and flopping with the bitch, right? And she's feeling anything I'm saying. I remember I told the bitch one day I was related to something. I said a celebrity. She just giggled, busted open her purse and her legs, right? I'm with that South End. I'm with that shit, bitch. You can slip like out of you. Bow. You don't do it any other time. I'm just playing entertainment. So, boom, we sliding and shit. And, a little bit of time go by, man. For some reason, I don't know, man. Something must have happened. I think it was one of the bitch's partners, man. She had got at me or something, and the bitch wasn't tripping. So I was just like, all right. And I gave the bitch a dose, right? I hit her with that underground drum. Boom. She was knocked. So the bitch knew she was knocked because I had been hit her with the 100-round drum with the beam. Bang. Right? She was in her feelings. She didn't want to admit it to me, but she ended up telling the bitch. So I ended up disassociating myself with both of these tramps because how we gonna all tramp together at the beginning, but then all of a sudden the stipulations change on the man. You can't have the stipulations change when it's more than one bitch and one guy. That's a potential rape case. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that don't need to happen. So I had to leave all that alone. Why all of a sudden is this bitch saying, I'm talking about copying every single thing I do, say, spill, this and that. And then when I see her and pull her car, I'm like, hey, man, I see you've been really, she was like, what? I don't even acting like the 100-round drum didn't happen. The tat, knowing I'm talking about. So she just was really front. I was like, oh, bitch, this is how bitches be doing. Yeah, nigga, that's how bitches be doing. So the bitch was front to me the whole. I'm talking about we're in front of everybody and they're believing it because I kind of have a reputation where I'm from, for not being so smooth at times. Now at the same time, you'd be sitting here listening to me and be like, I can't tell. Right. So streets, walk and talk with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't tolerate bullshit and I don't expect anybody else to do the same. Why? That's what we're doing now with all this. So boom, I'm peeping how the bitch is doing me and shit, man. Right. So I just got lucky. I'm by myself later that night. I'm sliding through the downtown. This is where the clubs is going. There was no such thing as Corona. This is old shit. So boom, I slide through and I'm in something sitting mean, right? Boom, I spins. And I see the bitch, man, at the store, man. So I hop out. I'm hella on some humble and cool shit, feeling my little smile myself. And man, I'm like, man, bitch, what was you fronting for that day? She was like, she just totally just busted down and was like, I'm like, oh, you one of them type of bitches? And she was just, it's weird. Like, I don't get it. It's like, when she did that, and then I seen her later on, then she fronted again in front of motherfuckers like I'm just some type of weird nigga or something. I just didn't like that bitch. I wanted to beat her ass. I ain't gonna lie. But everything, it was just something that when I was with the bitch, we were so cool that I didn't really have no bad history to want to have to accept her doing that like impulsive ass shit that shocked me. So I just left her alone and shit. And then I ran into the other chick later down the line and we was cool and shit. Like I just smoked a blunt with her and I ain't seen her again in life. But back to the boy, Daryl Jackson. Man, this dude is, you see how, man, this man went on live talking about he wasn't doing nothing to his wife, then admitted he did. He's been doing all these books and stuff. Nigga, you're faking. That's what I'm saying. Everybody that's out here, when I tell you, when you ask somebody the first question, whatever they tell you it is, it's the opposite. This nigga Daryl Jackson's living testimony to what I've been saying every other episode when I say something. This nigga's sold thousands of books. He's got hella views. I know I'm late on him. I just got hip. I just checked my emails and shit was talking to some of my niggas. But I'm like, nigga, and he got his wife on there on the video, got her. Like, I'm talking about, listen, now, motherfucker can't, I'll be damned on a bitch's grave, nigga. Can't nobody say nothing about me right now. This motherfucker had this bitch like Kermit the Frog puppet. She was like this. I'm sitting here looking like, and this is, I'm talking about this big buff ass nigga look like, damn, what's that one big buff nigga that be in all the movies, man? Terrell Crews. He's looking just like him. Now I'm sitting here looking at this guy. Now I'm sitting here. Now we live in a world of contradictions, perceptions, and all this stuff, right? So yeah, that's cool and everything. But this is a pastor, right? And this is one of the same motherfuckers that this chick was watching. And this is one of the things I'm saying. Like, I had been sitting talking to this chick, right? Next thing I know, she's listening to this weirdo. I'm like, but she's down in what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, you didn't turn on me now because of that little break run in with like, whatever. So I'm now think about what a sock with this person, right? With this bitch, let's say I have some feelings, I'm in love and all that bullshit. That old Ken and Barbie, bitch, ain't no such thing as love. It's guns and butter out here right now. You better understand it, because if you don't, something's wrong with you. Ain't no motherfucking love. And anyway, what's love? What's the LOVE, huh? Okay. Let's dig off deep. You guys go get your pen and paper. LOVE, right? Now let's take LOVE. All right. And let's flip it. EVOL. Evil. Now, why do those words happen to just reverse like that? It's telling you there's never one side to anything. Remember, I touched bases on this with you guys in the last 8, 9, 7, 6, 5 episodes straight. I drop it quick. You better pick it up just as quick as I drop it. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, there's never one to anything. It takes two to tango, baby. Yep, that's why reproduction could never just be one human. Everybody would be in corners whacking off or something. Think about it. That's a fucking sick world. It has to be two because there's never one. You need a partner. That's why you gotta have you a baddie in back of you. You goddamn right. I said it in back of you. Men, fellow alphas, understand who you are. Be who you are supposed to be and don't be something that you're not. That's the fucking problem. Everybody faking. You know what I'm saying? Like these bitches and these niggas too, man. You niggas be in love. Say you in love and do what niggas in love do. Don't say you're in love and then try to go live like you're Mozzie, because he's not even really who he say he is from what I've been hearing. So I ain't gonna say what it is about him. I'm just worried about me. I'm just giving you guys good examples because I know goddamn well this is the type of things that these people are listening and watching into. Can't say it ain't true, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be viewing right now. You wouldn't be in here linking in with me. And this is Facts19. This is the 34th episode of The Tonight Show. This is the 34th episode, and it is March. I think I'm doing pretty damn good. YouTube's telling me something else. So I just checked the analytics. Now let's get back to the topics. This motherfucking dude, man, like this man sits on here and he's doing the same thing I'm doing. But when I just seen this video, man, with this nigga with his wife, man, this bitch, you know exactly what's going on. I love it. I place nothing above it. But don't fuck with me. You don't do that love shit. I'm trying to tell you right now. You do that love shit, you're digging your own grave. Period. I love you. Every time, just know this. When you tell your bitch I love you, and bitches, you better listen too, because I'm trying to give you game too. Every time that nigga say I love you, that means he's thinking of a way to not get caught for what he's doing behind your back. Why? Because he doesn't want you to be mad. He still wants to have the grand opportunity to be able to smash, get cash, flash, dash, and get other pieces of ass. It doesn't hurt anybody else but your ego when you catch him. That's why the job is to lie so you don't. He doesn't want your ego hurt. He wants you to be right on pace with him. It's a rocky road because most streets in Seattle are either up and down or it's turbulence. There's nothing smooth around this bitch except the freeways. That's why we like to do that joint. Hit that I-5, man, and get your mind right. In the state 5 and the vibe to get the vibe right. Push button roof is designed to get the vibe right. So within that, just know anytime that you grab a phone and say, hey, baby, let's just switch right now. If they don't switch right there, You don't got a good bitch, money. You don't got a good bitch. You got to have hoe, man. You know what I'm talking about? You got to have hoe, man. Because anytime that you're doing the practice of something without officially getting paid for it, you're only doing it half-ass. Remember, I used to bust rhymes in them prison cells for niggas, right? And even if I didn't say something that was on point, on key, on beat, it's always something that splashes right, man, because it's good game coming out my mouth and I'm official. So within that, I started thinking, a lot of my niggas used to pay me kibbles and bits, man, for me to rap these certain songs I would write in bars and stuff like that. And I'm like, cuz I might as well just really become a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, who said being a rapper, you do things that are legal because you make legal money? Nah, see, the money legally coming in is the only thing that's legal. A real artist does everything around on the checkboard illegal for the purpose of it because you're an artist and your job is to not get caught on those and rap it while you do it. That's what the real core of being a rapper right now is. If you don't see it any other way, then something's stupid within you and you're not ready to be a real artist. And you're not ready to understand the truth. See, I like to have the truth within me because if you're not real, then nothing real is going to come to you. That shit's all going to be fake. That's why it comes with, niggas always got something in there. Bam, it just go so fast. That's why. So, now, mind you, I'm on that list too of certain things like stupid ass bitches. But for some reason, I've ended up being in an oxymoronic pit where I end up getting tar stuck to me or something. Like I only attract dumb. So if you are on that list that only attracts dumb right now, it's because they have the virus. Yeah, they're sick. They're sick. And we tend to be sick too. And I'm gonna tell you when we get sick, we put Tito's, ecstasy, good premium weed. You can smoke some puck and you be just mad. But you smoke some good in that wood on the hood. You start seeing things differently. You want to start smashing on little boogers that you be like, hell no. Hey, listen, man. I'm going to be honest because this is my channel. This is my show and I get paid to do this. So I'm going to give you the truth. Man, but literally it is like 10, 15 nasty ass bitches I see every other day just around my area where I wake up by half the time. And I'll be like, man, but you don't stop looking at me like that. I see what the fine ass bitches be going through. I know now. That's why I don't come at the fine hoes like that. Because bitch, I'm a fine hoe too. Huh? Anyway, so I know the feeling, man. And at the same time, it's in demand for itself. So I don't feed the beast. I try to let the beast feed me. I don't need to let nobody know about what's inside of me, what type of monster I am. Fuck that. That's too much. That'd get me in jail for life. I'm about to go ahead and be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Do what these R&B niggas be doing. But I ain't about to do all this super dope. I'm about to go lift weights and get my mind straight. See, people don't have their shit together like up here. And some people don't like to admit it. When you don't like to admit it, that's more energy that you're wasting on the psycho part of your own psyche. That's shooting yourself in the foot. And then when you're looking at your foot, then shooting yourself in the ass cheek. I'm not doing that no more. I did that shit for so long. I'd rather sit and think about how to prioritize and get legit money. So now back to this rapper shit. When I was thinking about how I was busting rhymes in there, I was like, man, I got out and now I get paid for spins, for streams, for downloads, saves, likes. How could I not? Listen, I know you probably don't want to listen or believe what I'm about to tell you, and you can look at me and think it's a lie. Fuck you. I'm telling you the truth. When you go on Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, and you put in a song you like, I can go there myself and put in my song that I like and get paid cents on the dollar. So I get paid to be on Facebook and YouTube all day long. It's cents on the dollar every hour. And the people that get paid through these distribution companies know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not lying. So I don't give a fuck. When I be sitting here online, I be hearing dumbass bitches or dumbass niggas be like, you just sit over here all day. But in my head, I'm like, you don't know, at 30 days from what I've been doing sitting online, bitch, I'm making money. Why do you think I'm a YouTuber? Why do you think I'm sitting here on your screen right now? And I'm on multiple people's flat screens and phones right now. So don't act like you ain't watching. It's all a hustle within a hustle. We can all put this shit together ourselves, man, and figure out how to do it. Because I'm gonna tell you, all the real niggas, and there's only really one real bitch out there to me I'm saying like that. I'm saying a real female, real bitch. And this is And this is for her too. She know who the fuck she is. But I love her. And this is the thing. I don't see no other bitches being like real like that. I see a whole bunch of fake assholes out here. I ain't gonna lie. A couple family members, like I ain't gonna lie. There's a person, there's a bitch, there's a female that's close to me, and she has a sister, and that's my nigga on everything. She's not like no like weird, sneaky, freaky shit. Like that's just my nigga. Like, I got all the love for her. So she's a real person to me too. But like a lot of people, I don't see them as real, nigga. I see them, nigga. You a target, nigga. You make me mad, I'll buck you. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's how everybody thinks. I'm just the nigga that admitted to you at the wrong time on a screen. Everybody admits shit on screens. These niggas is pulling out guns. You don't see me breaching for no gun. I don't do that. Please. I ain't even got a slingshot. So at the same time, you still get bucked. Now, buck don't mean you get bucked, but I know what buck mean. Yeah, all right. But at the same time, I don't like to tolerate shit. I don't expect nobody else to either. Within that, that's on you. You got to be the creator of your own next footstep towards something that's progressive. Can't be sitting back waiting for somebody, do this, do that. And then this is my main thing. This is what I want to make sure my little brother hears me on. We got to start focusing on these things that we can have control over, like legitimately from beginning to end. Like right now, I raised my ass about this seat. I got full from 1 to 10 control over that. If you notice, I told you I give somebody control from 1 to what, 9. You never give nobody 100% of you. Duh. We in the planet Earth, nigga. You don't get nobody 100% so they can step on your soul, nigga, your heart, and try to read through your soul. Nigga, please. I wish I would. I told you, see, that type of shit would make a nigga violent. Don't try to fuck me right now. Ooh, I'll be scared what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's other crazy people out there where there's one zombie, there's another. So I don't take nothing away from anybody. But see, my mission is to live and to look like this when I'm about 89. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how I can't do it. Bitch, I'm half that right now, damn near. And I'm running for president in 4 years. If Biden just fell off the Air Force One, cuz this nigga toppled. This nigga, what's up with that nigga, man? That nigga was off our irk. That nigga, listen, soon as Joe Biden went into the White House and Trump's bitch ass was out, and he seen how much government issued drugs he has action at, he just sat there. He had whores, all the perks. He was like, what? He popped one of the fresh, this nigga stumbled down the Air Force One. This nigga's geek, man. Come on, sit your white ass back, Joe. You got to run this. You got to run this world, man, for the next 4 years. And they gonna try to re-get you back 4 more years from now. You better not get him. You know what they gonna do? See, what they gonna try to do is redo something. Now they're gonna do some real freaky shit for this next 4 years, and then it's gonna end up being, I don't know, man. What's her name? Kamala? Where'd she come from anyway? Kamala Harris, huh? That sound like one of them. That sound like the female action figure off Mortal Kombat. Kamala. Bitch, you ain't did shit yet. I don't even know what this bitch has been talking about. She's smart. She didn't got all the way there. Bitch, so what? What is that telling me right now about you? Huh? Bitch, all it takes is one rumor, bitch, and everything falls down. Now, if you remember from yesterday's episode, I told you how trust is, right? Now, trust is like these cards, man. You know what I'm saying? You know the cards when you make the house and you go up more. Now, you see how long it take? That's how long it take to build trust with a bitch. And just as fast as you knock all them cards down is how fast trust will disappear, nigga. You won't trust a bitch again. Bitch, I know you want. I see you sucking this dick. Bitch, I smell on your breath. Bitch, you say this name. I'm telling you, you won't trust a bitch again. I didn't say that. Bitch could have said something. It wasn't even nothing she said. She could have been talking about a movie. Please. I'm not falling for that. If you fall for that, you deserve to fall for anything. Hey, listen, if anybody out there is falling for letting their bitch run over them right now, chat me your, if you on one of my subscribers, just send me your number so I can come skin you, because you already letting her do it, or him. I'm talking to men and women. See, this is an equal opportunity for all races, all genders. We got so many genders now. So look, I hopped on the computer. Pop, 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 pop. I'm doing a survey, right? Now I'm doing a survey because I'm a YouTube creator now. I'm up to another level, right? No, I ain't got all them big white boy views yet. Nigga, I got like 2 views for this, 4 views for this. But nigga, on the set, they pay me. I just got a $480 check from them. Thank you. On behalf of YouTube. Through DistroKid. You know what I'm saying? My distribution does nice. They send these little $40 and $50 increment checks. Poof, 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 poof. I like that. That's cool. I don't know what a money bag, them niggas is getting for shit. Hey. I'll take it for now. Let's see. The thing is to expand it also. Yeah, so look, I'm typing on the little thing, right? Boom. This is how disrespectful the surveys is. They said some. What's your age? Whoop de whoop. I put it on there. I'm a male. They asked me after they asked was I male. No, they said no. Before they asked was I male, they gonna ask me what do I identify with, or what do I think of myself as of right now. Bitch, what do you mean? I've got a penis. I'm a guy. What do you do? What are you doing? Well, why? But instead of female and male, I swear to God, it had like 5 dots. It said male, female, by something, any area, and then it said something. So look, after I answered male, so look, maybe I over exaggerated. It was 4 things: male, female, bicentenary, something, and something else. The something else, you know how I don't know what it is? Because bitch, I didn't look down there. I'm top shelf, bitch. I'm up here where the M was. Didn't you hear me say male at the beginning? Yeah, that's at the top shelf, nigga. Ciroc, Louis the 13th. Bitch, I'm not down here where the Burnett's is. I went down there. You guess what it was? Transgenders. And I said, what? How you asked me if I'm a transgender and I just told you I'm a male? The survey is disrespectful. Shout out to the transgenders, gays, man, all that stuff. I'm not dissing you. I'm telling you what the surveys, and they know what the surveys look like if they didn't took one. So they know it's all, it ain't comedy. It's like, damn, bitch, you're trying to transition this world into a video game. And so boom, I get past that. No, bitch, I ain't no trans. And literally the question for transgender was at the bottom. So boom. They put a no right next to it, like, huh? You know how when you ask a question to somebody and you think nobody's listening, but right when you get done asking the question, like 14 years ago, zzz, that's how the no button was. Are you a transgender? Zzz, no or yeah. So I was just like, man, man, they're tripping, man. So boom. Now, guess what? They got even deeper in their disrespect. Oh, this world is a motherfucker. That's why you gotta have one of these, man. You got to have one of these strong sister on back of you, man, having your back. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to them strong black sisters, man. So now this is the thing also. Boom. I get to the next question or two, right? Guess what they asked me? I'll listen. And when I say this, they asked this question out of they segregated this question, this box. They asked for your race, right? It was black, white, Asian, Hawaiian, Pacific Islander. So whatever else is on there, right? It's a whole bunch because there's different ethnic backgrounds, respectfully. I check African American, black, boom. Nigga, it said something. You sure? I said, yeah, boo. Then out the blue, like an accusation. Are you Latino, Spanish, or Mexican? I said, whoa. I had to hit the brakes on my Z28. Like, what is it? Smokey and the Bandit, the Trans Am? Why would you just ask that? Like Mexicans, Spanish, Latinos, and any of that don't got the same exact skin, blood, get hit like us, born like us, sexual encounters, reproduction. What makes them? I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Don't use because they're a different country down up under here, all that stuff, all that over the wall. And don't ask that. That's disrespectful. If I was Mexican, on God, I'd be like, I think I would want to sue. I'd go get all the Mexicans. If I was Mexican, no disrespect to my Mexicans. My son's half Mexican, by the way. But I go get all the Mexicans. They like to get deep anyway. That's what they do quick. They go on everything before they can finish one. But it's 4,000 Mexicans right there. On God, all with creased pant Levi's and size 30s. They ain't playing. They'll beat your ass. They put 1,000 on you to beat you, but they're gonna beat your ass. So boom. I'm telling you, I go get all the Mexicans. Why are you asking that box in the surveys? Why are they doing that? That is pitiful, man. Now, with my beautiful son, man, my little nigga about to be 17 in a week. You know we going live with my little nigga, man. Woo! Do I got something set for this little nigga, man? You know what I'm talking about? My boy, 17? Excited. My little girl, she turned 7. She got so much fucking energy in her. Shit. Like, whew, this little girl, she's dynamic. She has all the little girls you see on TV all in one. Like, I don't even know what to do yet. I don't even know if I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is the world. And her brother, he's about to be 17. So I wonder what I should do for him. What does a dad like me do for a son like him? Damn, I'm living like a teenager myself. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see. But if it wasn't for those kids too, also, I don't think I would be having. Nah, I would have my mental. I'm not these weirdos out here. I can't. I just can't relate to it. So, now, remember I told you about this pastor dude. Now, I got to get back to him once again. This nigga was on Facebook Live talking about he wasn't cheating or he did. He had this bitch. She was like a Muppet baby, puppet baby. It killed it damn near irritated my soul. This big butt nigga, you supposed to be in the NFL. This nigga was about 441 pounds. Nigga, you see his shoulders? That nigga, he puts 9 plates on each side. That nigga, he had this little ass bitch, nigga. He had this bitch looking like a little iPhone was next to him. Look, he had the bitch sitting like this. Yeah, and he had his big ass hand. Look, his big ass hand was like this. His hand grabbed her whole hand like he was consoling her. Nigga, if you don't stop with this reverse psychology abusive shit on Facebook Live, for they send the on the set. How the fuck they let cuz do that? They this big buff dark mocha tight end playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers coming fresh out of this nigga had this little bitch like I was like, is that a real bitch or was that could you get her on Amazon? Listen, they could have bought one of her on Amazon. She was literally one of them things. Ernie, you remember Ernie's Day Off? He had an Ernie doll, but it was a bitch. What was her name? I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Bitch, you sat there and let that nigga do that. You gonna let me talk like this to you? Because bitch, I would have did you worse. When I seen that, I think I got jealous. This nigga had this bitch so trained. He had this bitch sitting here like this Coke bottle. She just was just nodding yes. He didn't do it. So I think he must have bitch. Yeah, he did. Oh no, he didn't. I mean, this nigga. Listen. Ooh, this game is real, nigga. And you niggas will get mad at me because you heard I done went down the boulevard smacking my bitches left and right for 10, 15 years. How? I don't get it. But I don't do that no more. And that was a rumor anyway. Didn't nobody catch me smacking these bitches? These bitches just said it. You know what I'm saying? So back to this buff ass nigga. I was paralyzed with astonishment. I couldn't believe it. He had about 500,000 views. He had himself so I could see he wasn't a drug addict. Far from that. His drug was that lie he was wrapped up in, or whatever the fuck he was doing. That was a drug within itself. He's just buff. He just kept. I think that's what he was doing, lying and just lifting weights to his lie. Like. This big buff nigga. Hey, look, man. That nigga, man. Boy, you's a cold nigga, man. Boy, you had that bitch, man. That's your wife, huh? Yeah, I'm calling her a bitch, too, because you did more than call her a bitch. Nigga, you had this bitch trained for visual warfare, digital combat. Nigga, you worse than R. Kelly. Nigga, but you're different from him. He's hands-on. Ooh, that was bad. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but you all check that out. What's his name? Daryl Jackson? Man, listen, nigga, if you don't stop it, boy, these boys, I'm telling you. But see, that's what I'm saying. And this is where I sort of respect this game a little bit. The bitch was in cohesion with it. She was cohesive with it, so shit. Party on. Shit, I was like, wow. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, maybe I was jealous. No, I wasn't. I've been in that position 150,000 times too. So I get it, but I don't think it was like that. No, matter of fact, I take back that 150,000. I just did that a couple of times. Yeah, I did. So, but just how he did it, man. He was all buff and just like, at least I'm skinny. Because that nigga had her, man. I don't know what that nigga did, but that nigga had that bitch on everything, man. He took her to the back seat and was like, the back room. He must have had a trailer for her. He must make her, he got her thinking she's the star. It's all about you, hun. I know I messed up and it's about me. I've got to get my role because the Lord said, amen. And man, these people be using this religious stuff. Don't y'all know that religion is what they used in the very beginning of this shit, man? Listen, when there were slaves, right? And I want people to listen to me that's listening and listen right. Because I'm not dissing no religions, man. I wouldn't do that on my channel. But this is what I would tell you about Christianity. Back in the days, the white people used that on the blacks, on us. They told us that if, you know what I'm saying, we did not do what they said, then Jesus was going to rebuke them, was going to scorch them, send them to hell. You know what I'm saying? They was going to, and they made sure they couldn't read so that they could, you know, not be able to regurgitate something that was of, something to get them out of the position they was in. Because listen, I couldn't have been a slave back then. I'm going to tell you why I couldn't have been a slave. I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because nigga, first off, I would have been stealing everything that was not nailed down to the ground. Pies, it couldn't have been no pies in the window. Listen. Oh yeah, bro said she was a robot mannequin. You know, you be the mannequin bitch, man. These bitches do be mannequins. I'm gonna tell you what, listen, man. You get these one of these old duck head ass bitches, man, you don't know what you might get. And the same with these niggas, man. Listen, I'm not here to bash no women. I love, listen, look what's in back of me. Looking, don't you know that she ain't doing nothing disrupting my flavor or nothing, man? She just holding me down, man. She's complimenting me and I'm complimenting that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Even when she hear bitch, she know she a bold bitch. Everybody know what bitch mean. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, and bitches be calling niggas bitches, and I call niggas bitches. You know, in my area, we call each other bitch. Bitch, what's happening? South End. But that shit, I ain't with that shit no more. I ain't gonna be calling each other bitches like that. But my niggas call that shit, I ain't gonna take offense to it. But I use that word to provocatively. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I use that like those are my bullets, man. Bitch, you ever, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't talk like that no more. Nigga, that shit's for the old school, man. You know what I'm talking about? But get back to this nigga, what's his name? Daryl Jackson. Nigga, you is a cold reaper. Boy, you is too much. Yeah, I'm going in for a whole hour on this episode because at least for 5 more minutes because I'm telling you, you gotta watch that. I think I was the last one to watch it. My little brother put me on. I couldn't believe that, but that just go to show how people is. I told you, everybody's lying out here. You ain't trying to listen to me. You guys need to be sharing everything that I drop. Everything that I release, anything I talk about. If I'm not just goofy on here, wake and bake sometimes, or I'm in my office, or I'm recording. Because wait till I go pull up at Fat Tracks, the new Fat Tracks. Oh, you guys are gonna be going. When I hop in that elevator and go down to the studio, and you guys are gonna be like, it ain't my shit. I ain't gonna lie, but it's home of the 1-9. So you guys are gonna be on like stuck status. Plus, I got some other shit that's about to be. I'm populating, and I will be populating. You know what I'm saying? Pop, that type of word's always been in my vocab. I'm a popular type nigga. I like to make shit pop. You know what I'm saying? And it don't stop. But back to you, Jackson. I'm not gonna stay off you. The nigga had a size 5X crew V-neck sweater on. You had one of my old joints. I don't rock those no more. I rock them big cardigan joints to be filthy. You know what I'm talking about? Those are my joints, man. Shout out to niggas that wear cardigan sweaters, man. Them joints is filthy. But nigga, this nigga had this bitch. I'm telling you, why you didn't even do your bitch's hair? This bitch had a bonnet on. Bitch, was you hiding her? That's what made me think she was a Beanie Baby. I thought that bitch was a Beanie Baby with a little string like Ferris Bueller when he had the little thing. You do look, see how my tag is, y'all? You know, I stay Mr. Tags drip off everything, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't play. I'll make your closet look like Macy's. Like that. So anyway, forget that. That's my past. But see how the thing is right here? Look, this nigga had a string pulling the bitch going boof, boof. And she was just, I'm telling you, it was Bernie's day off. That nigga had Bernie's day off, my nigga. And the Beanie Baby on the game. Listen, she had the bonnet thing on her head like a Beanie Baby. So I was like, this, he had the black. He had her matching though. She wasn't on Fleet. That bitch was on Geek. She was off dope dick and gas, nigga, on everything. He been shoving HGH dick up in her or something. Testosterone meat. I don't know what he been doing, but he been doing it right or wrong or I don't know. But nigga, that bitch was like, what are you doing? He's so fake. But you should have seen how faking he was. I don't know, man. But nigga, that just ain't cool. I told you niggas is lying. Anything that when you ask a person right off the top, like you got to come with it with the truth. You got to just really come. Like if you got a female or something, you be like, you think you got a name or you do got the name in the phone. You got to do is be like, man, what's up with you and that nigga Calvin? You and that nigga Tommy. You know that nigga Johnny. You know what I'm saying? One of them two, 3 names is gonna be something. One of them 3 names is gonna be something that's one of your niggas or your bitch been calling or talking to. Or I'm telling you, I know niggas and bitches is like, what this nigga off? Yeah, nigga, you already know, nigga. I got GPS. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, I do MRIs, nigga. And this is the thing. When I do an MRI on shit, I know it ain't a money related issue before I do an MRI on it. I just want you to know I'm doing it so I can let you know that I'm watching you. Yeah, motherfucker act like they don't see. People be so high off stuff nowadays that they be thinking they be slick. Yeah, I'm saying that. They do be thinking they be slick on everything. I be just sitting looking back like, you don't want to hear what I was about to say. Matter of fact, the 1-9 got too much other stuff to be doing to focus on a bag. But the thing is, when I pull that bag out, I'm gonna pull it out one time online and tuck that joint. You niggas ain't gonna see my bag. I'm like Bill Gates, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna ride around in a foreign, but it's gonna be what I like. Oh, but no, I can't even say because I did see Bill Gates. This is like 17 years ago. I've been holding on to this like I seen him yesterday. I seen that fool in a well, I was with the homie and the homie seen him and I didn't. I wish I could have lied online, streaming live with all my chat lines going, yay. You already know Colfax. But the nigga was in a Volvo, man. You know what I'm saying? Gates riding around. You know, we was over in Bellevue. You know what I'm saying? I frequent that Bellevue a lot, man. That Medina and that shit. But you go, as soon as you go on Medina, they ready to yuck you. They got a camera on every block. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that shit. Nigga, I need to know everything going on around my life. I ain't mad at him. But but just recently that nigga hopped out. I mean, Bill Gates just hopped out a motherfucking that motherfucking smoked out. He had a smoked out Porsche Panamera with no doors or nothing, like no door handles, no doors. He just pulled up at Dick's on some mean guy shit. Like, hold on, is that white Bill Gates? Look, I just smacked on like, hey nigga, that's Bill Gates. I almost assaulted the nigga like kind of case, like 3rd strike by over accidental, just trying to get the homie to see Bill Gates' white ass who don't even care about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't Bill Gates make Corona? Oops. But so yeah, that was a cold one. But yeah, tuck your bag, man. Plus these niggas want to see your bag anyway. I'm telling you, so they see the bag, they start pulling out that mag. Listen, man, you pull out that thing on me for my bag, you've got to kill me. You're gonna have to. You know how much pride I'm built off? It's just like a default. You're gonna have to blow me. I'm telling you. And it's bad that it's like that. It's messed up. So I think the energy that I create off of my sternness with my own stupidity keeps things from stuff like that happening to me, even though it has happened like 18 times. It just happened recently. This guy just pulled out on me like, you know what I'm saying? Square, thinking I was scared to death, which in so many ways I am, but not in front of a person in that act. I'm not. I know that probably doesn't sound right, but that's the best I can give you on that answer without trying to sound super hard and all that weird shit. Just, you got to get in motion with your life, man. I feel like I'm, a Marvel character when I'm in motion of protecting myself. I don't breathe high on the meter of offense. I'm so crafty at defense. I like to defend myself. You get at me, I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna eat through your skin. Sigh. I'm just playing with you, nigga. I'm gonna be like, cuz, hold on, take this polo shirt. Nigga, I ain't trying to fight, nigga. I'm 81. Yeah, I tell bitches I'm 81. It's like I'm just lying to you, nigga. Ooh, my shit's itching. Y'all don't think it's dirty. I got allergies. I know niggas is like, yeah, right. That nigga's dirty as fuck. It's like, I am dirty. I ain't took a shower in like 4 weeks. Everything I haven't. But yeah, man. Before I leave, I'm gonna dip out here in a couple minutes because I didn't went for about an hour, and I had to do this because, like I said, I was mad at the situation on my little brother that happened, man. I just had to tell the story. These old lambs, these old wolves, sheep's clothing. You ain't even know wolf. You listen. There's so many things to be done. You know how many bitches? If you got multiple kids, you got $1,400 a kid. Why are you complaining? That's why these bitches is complaining. You got all this bread. You don't know what to do with it. Go cash at me. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah, you don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it. You go give it to the next motherfucker. Just go give it to the next motherfucker, but don't tell nobody. I ain't mad at you for dropping it off to the. Hey, shit, life happens. You know what I'm saying? So, this dude's a creep for that. I don't see him as. I'm like, damn. I'm glad bro got me hip to him. But it's like I've been telling you guys, man. Everybody's lying to everybody, and they're thinking they're being sneaky, game. Listen, if you got some type of relationship or something, what I suggest you do before the summer, because the summertime, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. If you think you got a business in a phone or got someone in a phone, a nigga, if it ain't one of them three names I just told you, you guys forgot already. Calvin, Tommy, and Johnny. You niggas better do an M or I. And make sure you have some money. Buddy, make the world go round. When you got some bread, you can move. Or you can just set up shop and do what you want to do. But you can always make another move when you got some bread. You know what I'm saying? So have you a couple of dollars, man, put away. Or else you can't make no executive decisions for your next move in case you get into a sticky situation. And that ain't cool. That felt good. So I know this is gonna sound crazy, but god damn it, my motherfucking condenser microphone for my mobile studio hasn't popped yet. But I'm about to order my condenser microphone. It's hella cheap. I just smoked up a condenser microphone. A really odd one, but it's a dual mini one with a camera in it. And it's filthy as fuck, but it's like I'm not recording studio music while doing a webcam thing. But that is dope, huh? Courtesy of Colfax-19. And I'm running for president 4 years. So I gave you guys an hour and my chat line went yay. Thank you guys. I love you guys for popping in with me. B, man, what's up, bro? I'm about to hit you. Hit me on my something. We got to pop this shit because I got my ATM episode coming up in 4 episodes. And you, my young brother, is the man. This is Colfax-19. This is the Tonight Show, 34th episode. And be prepared for the 35th. And I might hit you with a wake and bake. Ow, ow, ow.